Hi guys, Kendall here. It's so nice to see you. Today, what I'll be sharing with you is our version of Nando's style rice. What is Nando's, you might ask? Nando's is an international food chain that originated in South Africa. I am a South African-born, American-raised wife and mother. South Africa is also very near and dear to my heart because I met and married my husband there, and our oldest son Miles was born there too. Nando specializes in Portuguese-style chicken and side dishes and was the inspiration for the peri peri marinade video and the open-flamed chicken video. The links for those videos will be in the description box below. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start with 3 cups of washed rice and then add 4 cups of water into a pot. I use the same cup that I measured the rice in just to make sure that there isn't way too much water than rice. Add half a teaspoon of sea salt and stir it, and then turn the stove on medium-high heat. While the rice is boiling, we're going to chop up half of a red bell pepper, half of a green bell pepper, and half of a red onion and set it aside. Next, we're going to mash up and chop garlic. In our recipe, we use 10 cloves of garlic, but you can use as much or as little as you'd like, depending on your preference. Time to check on the rice. We want it to boil until all the water has evaporated. I boiled my pot uncovered, otherwise the water is going to bubble up and make a big mess. In this pot, I can see there's still water in there, so we're going to let it keep going. After a few minutes, we stir the pot again, and here we can see that the water has completely evaporated. So we'll turn the heat off and add 1 teaspoon of ghee or clarified butter and mix it in just to make sure that the rice doesn't stick to each other. Now we'll cover it and set it aside. Here are all of the spices we'll need: olive oil, sea salt, bullion cubes, turmeric, black pepper, red vinegar, the juice of 1 lemon, and a South African smoke blend from Trader Joe's that has paprika flakes, sea salt, garlic, and basil. The amounts will be listed below. Start with the pan on medium-high heat. We add the olive oil, and then we'll cook the red onions until they are translucent. Next, we're going to break up and stir in the 2 bullion cubes. Once they are mixed in really well, the mixture becomes dry. So at this point, you're going to add in just a little bit of the red vinegar just to make sure that everything is still fluid. Here you can see I'm just adding a little bit of the red vinegar just to make sure that the pot doesn't dry up. Now we're going to add all of the spices and the garlic and mix them all together. If you feel that the ingredients are cooking too quickly, you can also adjust the temperature and turn it down a little bit. Now we are adding the juice of 1 whole lemon. Mix everything up together and let it marry with each other on the medium heat. Next, we're going to add the green and red pepper into the mixture. When we add them, we don't want to cook them for too long, the peppers, because we don't want them soft. We still want them crunchy with the rice. So we'll mix them around for about 30 seconds and then turn the heat down. Finally, we're going to add the rice to the mixture. You just want to stir the rice in the pot to make sure that you get as much as you can out the first time. Believe me, you're going to want to wipe that pot clean and get every single piece of rice out of it. Now we're just going to fold that rice into the mixture and just keep mixing it until there's no more white. All the rice is colored and covered with the spices and the vegetables. That is it. Your rice is ready to devour with some open flame chicken. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you again soon.